cancel on me 8 o'clock in the morning, and you get the benefit. But I don't have my gimbal with me, so it's going to be handheld, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. We are in Tsuen Wan. There's Tsuen Wan NTR station. So I've got about 40 minutes to kill. I better tell you the temperature, hadn't I, if people are always asking. My friend has seen Spider-Man, and I've asked him a question, and I want him to spoil it for me. Just one thing. Hello, Mitch. Welcome. Oh yeah, I was finding the temperature, wasn't I? What is the temperature here? Because everybody's feeling a little bit cold, of course. Holy shit, I don't have it. Why would you kill? It's not nice. Thank you, Tech. Quicker than me. Well, I need to install the temperature app on my phone. Anyway. Right, he's just spoiled it for me. Oh, I asked him to spoil it for me. 22C is still pretty warm, but the humidity drops here, so of course everybody feels cold. Still no cases of COVID here since September. But everyone still has to wear a mask, even outside. And you still have to use an app to get around certain government buildings and every single restaurant, cinema. Which is kind of weird and unfair. But there's a zero COVID policy here. That's how strict they're running it. So that Hong Kong can align itself with China, and yet there are cases in China. We're probably doing the best, one of the best places in the world. That's very true, Luke. It'll warm up, just like in the UK. It's a bit nippy now, but it'll warm up in about 3 hours, and then everybody will find that they're overdressed. I want to show you some old buildings. We're underneath them now. Oh, I forgot this car comes from the right. I was going to cross over. Die live on YouTube. Okay. Let's have a look. These ones here. These are really old. And yet, considering their age, they're all... Well, this one's a spa, but the rest of them are hairdressers. So weird. I would have thought older buildings would have had either older businesses or just shown a greater reverence, but they don't really revere buildings in Hong Kong anyway. But I have hope. For those that missed it at the beginning, the live viewers, we are in Tsuen Wan, and I'm going to walk a little bit to Tsuen Wan West. We'll just flick around and see what happens at silly o'clock in the morning. Oh, deep. I won't look at this though. I am thinking of doing a project about businesses that haven't opened yet, but their produce is outside the door. No one's gonna steal it ever. Many times in the morning, find boxes of food. I'm thinking, wow, if I could do like a photo series of some kind about shops that haven't opened yet. I know that sounds riveting, but just one of those little things about Hong Kong where no one touches your shit, basically. I miss them as well, Luke. It's just finding the time, especially with all the other stuff I've got going on. Sorry to sound so busy. Make that point, belabor the point over and over again. But I'm trying to find time for YouTube. Can't see this guy. Did you see him? I didn't. I just posted it on Twitter, but we have a jumper on my street. The police were out with the inflatable floor mat, ready to catch somebody. But I tried looking, but couldn't see them. But they've only got the inflatable mat on one part of the one side of the building. So I didn't understand that. You could just jump off the other side of the building. No. Does she go dancing? Here's some more. The age of these, they must be nearly like 100 years old. And actually there's a dance class inside there, and that one's a hairdresser's. There's another one. Just a box. -1. Damn. We're so lucky here. What's the CBD? Complimentary black eye? No, not yet actually. Not yet. Hello, Andrew. Nothing's open. How come YouTube G? I don't know what that means. Oh, I would love to have a balcony. I always say that. These ones are pretty old as well. Hi, Kevin. These ones are going to be scheduled for demolition soon. Both businesses can move out quite easily. Oh yeah? That's a shame. You should be here. Oh, I wish you were here. Hello, Brian. Who are you? Who's he beeping at? It says 9 for me. How many does it? Why doesn't it say 10 for me now? You're saying it doesn't say? I don't know. It should. In the live streams I go into, it gives me the number. That's very true. For those that don't know, Penny Bay is the place where the government sends you if you come to Hong Kong. I think they send you there for the first week for quarantine, and then you can go to a hotel, right? I would say it's a little bit more mainland. You hear Mandarin more often, for sure. Rhea was telling me something about a telephone number that's being used, and the way it's being used, or the way it's being advertised, is done in a mainland Chinese way. But she has to point these out to me. I don't know. I can't tell the difference, except for the use of Mandarin, mainland Chinese, or Shanghainese, or whatever. Never been down here before. There aren't any cases, Luke. We haven't had any native cases since September. Damn, that's a lot, Penguin. Oh, Andrew, sorry. We're catching them all at the border in the at the airport. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, it's a fish shop and a laundry. Fish shop here and a laundry at the back. Huh. With a little shrine on its side. Yeah. I think I came here a couple of weeks ago and then a couple of years ago. This is all boarded up. So this is all brand new. This is all fresh, recycled rubber. That will probably give you various new cancers. You get tested sometimes to get to Hong Kong. Once you leave, David. That's a good point, Gallardo. I have no idea. I was trying to find that out yesterday, but maybe it's something that they didn't find until now. Oh, there's tofu sitting there. Tofu. I don't know what that is. That's ginger sliced. I don't know what that is. So interesting when they're set up. Shrooms. That's for hot pot. Everything in there. It's a mixture of lettuce, spinach, fish balls of some kind. Chilies. Yeah, but what Penguin 6 is referring to, the lockdown, is in getting in and getting out. You could do practically anything you want here, with some restrictions on gathering, and then they're just recording your data. It doesn't mean everyone's stuck at home, of course, because, well, as you can see in the video, that's not the case. But it's tighter than a duck's arse over here. And if you have no ambition with traveling, then it's fine. This is not a cardboard lady, she's one of the workers. But I think she's collecting, or maybe she's collecting the water though. Or maybe she is a cardboard lady. I thought she was a market vendor. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, she is a cardboard lady. Okay. Hello, Craig. Everything is well?
係啊，呢個好好賣，呢個即係呢個啦，你要呢個我都有。
Selling wallets at 8:30 in the morning. That's wild.
係啊，啱㗎啦。
Where are you going, love? Oh, I've just got to go out, get a newspaper and some milk and a wallet. Oh, all right. Yeah, the mobile wallet man is on the street. Okay. Don't forget the milk. Ah, shit. I bought 2 wallets by accident. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I've got a belt as well. Styrofoam lady. Oh, this is an old one. I haven't seen a single cat, sadly. There's this photo series from this photographer, right, whose name escapes me, but he goes around Hong Kong, or he did for the book, and he photographs all the ways where Hong Kong people make use of the available space because space is so tight here, and this is an example. It's just random things. Even here they've put on a, you never see a bike chained up, but a ladder, fucking hell. But yeah, whether they're drying mops, t-shirts, clothes, uniforms. Okay, this is chained up as well. Don't need that. There's a gas unit in there. It's connected as well. Huh. There's another one. What's in the box? Well, another lot is chained up. Fire hydrants. Anyway, you get the idea. So you went round and it's really interesting when you take it all out of context. And you see it all collected. See, here's another one. A closed shop, but there's loads of produce just sitting there. No one's going to steal it. This is an Indonesian shop. Oh, there's a cat in the window. Oh, here we are. You spoke too soon, Andrew. Nope, doesn't want me. Oh, we got a cardboard granddad here. It's interesting how they're so skittish, even though they're surrounded by people. I thought they'd be a bit more nonchalant. So for those that don't know, they're soaking this cardboard in water to make it heavier. So when they go to weigh it, they get more money. That's the first time I've seen a lamb's head. Huh. But what I don't get is if everyone wets it, then they're obviously trying to game the system. So the people who collect the paper, don't they just lower the amount that they'll collect the paper for? And if that's the case, why don't they just say, don't wet the paper? I have no idea. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, he's going to bring out the pork. The pork sleeping. It's cool. There's a lot of Hong Kong police patrolling. I haven't seen many. If anything, I've seen them helping people when the MTR closed down about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, luckily he's got his wagon there, the meat wagon. Yeah, anyway, I don't understand. I should ask someone who speaks Chinese and English, of course, as to how they're getting away with it. You know, you could bring Hong Kong children to the street and tell them this is what happens when after it snows. You could put all the ice on the road so they can get a feel for it. That's a lot of oranges. Is there mail-in voting? I have no idea. I have no interest in voting. But I should find out, obviously, for concerned viewers. I'm sure there is. I mean, how else can you get away with get away with election fraud? Am I right? Or am I right? You would think this is just looking at this street. If you were just never been to the channel before, you'd think Hong Kong was a third world country with the way it's so disorganized here. And yeah, if you come in 2 minutes later, you'd think it's we're walking down the Champs-Elysees with all these high-rise shops. It's quite the divide, isn't it? Oh, no question about it. Oh, sorry, no question about that. I'm not saying a third world country isn't beautiful. It's just the aesthetic would make you think you're in a third world country. There's 4 cleaners. And this is just a jewelry shop. Damn. See, now we're in the western parts. Buy all your Christmas. Happy holidays. Oh, they're woke in Hong Kong. Finally found you on Google Maps. Aha. I could have told you the street if you wanted. I don't. When I first came to Hong Kong, none of this was here. Well, this was, but this wasn't. And all of these malls weren't here. They threw it up quickly. You can just see on this side, yeah, Wotik Street. You can just see the old buildings that still remain here. These weren't here. I'm walking aimlessly to Tsuen Wan West. My first class was cancelled in Tsuen Wan. Is there somewhere where you want me to go? These weren't here either. This was a construction site for the MTR exits. So you're walking around bamboo scaffolding and the metal scaffolding and barriers and stuff. My schedule has changed around, but I'm still busy, yes. Some hours have been moved around here and there. I've still got to finalize it. Right, how do I get across? Oh, damn it. I gotta go into the mall, I think. Sorry, I lost signal there. Okay, take care, Kevin. Penguin. Yeah, as I was saying, the connection. I have a Discord server, so if anybody wants in, I will put the link in the show notes. It's a bit quiet at the moment. You see these chairs? I've got people to put them here themselves, and they're allowed to be put here. At the moment, nothing much. Oh, that's interesting. No, it's for the passengers. But Mitch, to answer your question, I wanted to just be able to discuss YouTube stuff, Hong Kong. I mean, I'm trying to like put stuff on there just to encourage people. Yeah, there's a general one, and then there's a Patreon one, and then there's two Patreons, because I have two Patreons, but one's for Star Trek exclusively. And then, yeah, the general one, just keep it simple for now. Right. I think Jonathan is there, and Martin is there. I'm using Discord to collaborate with some people who are helping me make the YouTube version of the Star Trek episode that I'm making. Hello, Brian. I am A-OK. Yeah, still, it's weird because you can invite people to it, but then you're not friends with them, and then you gotta request a friendship, and then you have to invite them again to another server, which makes partial sense. You can't just invite them and then show them all the Discord servers you want to include them in. delayed, multi-step process. But I find myself using Twitter less. Remember the dying days of Periscope? I get those vibes where there's just fewer and fewer people. People are unfollowing, maybe because they want to close their accounts, they're not interested anymore. It's just complaining on Twitter. And somewhere like a Discord, you can just feed it with close friends, people that you know, fans, subscribers, whatever. And I hope, I would think, because I'm in someone else's Discord, in there, because I'm a Patreon of theirs, and there is a community of people that are obviously sourced from Reddit and Twitter, and just feed the Discord with topics to discuss. I miss Scope sometimes. I miss it all the time. Still really good. We've gone backwards, and this isn't. Still, I'm gonna repeat myself. This is still not better than Periscope. But I was listening to a podcast, and you noticed that Spaces came out really quickly after Clubhouse, and the podcast was talking about Twitter's ability to work on the technical level now. And they managed to make Spaces, or integrate Spaces into Twitter so quickly, because they just chopped up Periscope. All the APIs and links and everything were part of the Twitter system, and they just made it voice only, which is what Periscope was capable of doing anyway, towards its end of its lifetime. Because even I was surprised. I was like, oh, they've managed to copy Clubhouse so quickly before even Facebook has. So anyway, if you want in on the Discord, buzz me on Twitter, or I will put it in the show notes. I've never used Spaces. Deleted Clubhouse after about 2 weeks of use. Deleted, I think, 7 of my Twitter accounts. I only have 3 accounts now. This one, the JonathanJK one, then the Star Trek one for the podcast. I deleted all the other podcast accounts, the Hong Kong one, the Zero Waste one, the Loose Rants one. I just folded it into my main account. There's no point logging in and out all the time. Actually, I've lost. Where's the cinema? Oh, it's over there. This is the way. I don't have any secret accounts, partly because of, well, I just don't want to manage all the passwords. 2, I'm splitting up any potential audience. And 3, Twitter keeps asking me to turn on notifications. I think if you're at the stage where you've actually figured out how to turn off notifications, you probably don't want to turn them back on. And the fact that they keep asking me is really annoying. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to delete those accounts. Just fake laughing. Ah, okay. Right, I'm going to wrap up this live stream in about 5 minutes. I wonder if you, yeah, you do. Here we go. You see this here? This is the government app you need. You scan that, and then you can get access. You're basically telling the government that this is where I'm going to be for the next 4 hours as a default. of intrigued by this movie. I want to see how they can restart it. Maybe he died, or they gave him a new life, or they're trying to break him again. I don't know. I am curious about it. This way. Okay, Brian, take care. There's another one. Lots of noodles. Thanks, Kevin. But I think everybody here is already following. Sure, Dean. Thank you. Another one. Not enough. See, here's another space that they've made for themselves where they're just storing stuff. Everything's chained to the red fence. That's actually got a tree with fruit. There's little oranges. Another one over there. Some parts of Hong Kong, the government doesn't care, or the health and sanitation office. They just leave it as it is. They don't care. See? Hi, oh. Lovely. A dog could do with a sandwich. Can't eat me. Can you? It's the junkyard cat. Like the one from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. By the way, before I go, I do have to tell you that they have a podcast. The Always Sunny in Philly gang. But Danny DeVito and Bird haven't been on it yet. It's just the three main guys. Rob, Mac and Charlie. Right. I bid you adieu. From Tsuen Wan. I'll see you soon. In whatever form that may be. Bye bye.